This is a very exciting video for me to create for you because this is going to show you how to design the front and back cover for your notebook and journals. We're going to use the example of a pug. We'll stick it into the 8.5 by 11 dimensions. We've got the templates here that we made in the previous video. We've already made the interior, so we are right near the end of the book creation process. So let's make a pug notebook. We're jumping into Pinterest for ideas. So why Pinterest is useful is because you can click on an image and it shows you how many pins it's got, which is effectively how many people have liked it and interacted with it. So for example, that one was 16, so yeah, that's okay. This one here is 7, so not many people have enjoyed that sort of design. This one here, 447, okay, that's quite good, we could use that. But the one that I want to use is something like this. So if I can't take my pug, I'm not going. That has 801 pins. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into Canva and we're going to place this here. Now in the last few days, Canva has actually been updated. So what you want to do is keep the template within the lines that it is showing us here, these guidelines as well. So you want to put a template inside of there. What you want to do then is, that's the quote we're going to be using and adapting. So I'm going to take text. If I can't take my pug, I don't want to go. So let's uncapitalize those. If I can't take my pug, I don't want to go. So then we're going to change the font. Canva is really very easy to use. So we're just going to play around until we find something that looks nice. As you can see, we've not copied this quite exactly, but we've just used an adaptation of it. So if I can't take my pug, I don't want to go. That's a nice font. Make sure there's no spelling errors, of course. We'll get that pretty much central, which we will check if it's fully central after. You can add a nice background. Again, I quite like that cream, so we can do this, or this, or this. Personally, I like this one. So let's take this text again and let's see if we want it in black. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe we'll change this, in fact, a bit lighter. There we are. What we'll then do is we have search pug on Pixabay, which, as I mentioned in the free tools video, this is where we can take royalty-free images and we don't have to worry about any copyright claims against us. So we'll look for a nice image of a pug. This one is nice and probably appropriate with the quote that we're using. We'll press download. Again, as I mentioned, this template here, we don't leave this on. This is just a guideline to make sure that we're not publishing outside of the lines. Okay, so see how that looks. If you like the look of it, then keep it. If you don't, then change it. So personally, I think maybe we'll use this one instead. As you can see, there's an option there for the higher quality image. Now what you want to do is sign up and then you can use that higher quality image, but just for the sake of this video, I've not signed in. So let's use this one. Okay, I like the look of that. So let's put that up there. Make sure those are central. And then you can use the guideline to see if we've got these in the middle, which we clearly haven't. So you want to move it over. Check again. And see how simple this is to create. You can make these very, very quickly, and they are beautiful designs that will sell, and you will get better at creating them over time. So is that central? Not quite. We need to move it a little bit to the right. Let's have a look now. Yeah, that looks central to me. There'll be no customers complaining about that. That is absolutely fantastic. Maybe we change the font. Maybe we bolden something. There's so many different options here. Let's change that. You can do whatever you want, really. So that looks very nice. What you would do is save that as a PDF. You press download. You want to open that to see how it looks. So there you go. This is the front cover. The back cover you can leave plain, or you can add whatever you like to the back cover. But this is what people are buying it for, the front cover. So if I can't take my pug, I don't want to go. A nice little picture. And that is it. That is how you create a very simple notebook that will sell on Amazon. So what I generally do, just as an indication, is I'll find a niche, for example pugs, and I'll do this maybe 5 times with different quotes or just pictures, maybe other words, and just see what's selling on the market on other websites and use those as inspiration like we've done here. We then put some pictures, some nice colours, and we create a very beautiful notebook that people are going to want to buy. So I might create maybe 5 pug notebooks, and the interior, as I say, stays the same each time. So in the next video, we're going to upload this cover along with the interior, just the plain lines that we made previously, into the KDP uploader, and I'll just show you how easy it is to do that.